Good morning, students. Students, in this unit, we have learned how to create database as well as how to create tables and to store the data, how to manipulate the data. We are interested to store data in the database as it is easier to retrieve data in future from the database in whatever way we want. And structured query language has the efficient mechanism to retrieve the data stored in multiple tables in any of the database, either it is a MySQL, Oracle, SQL Server, any one. User enters the SQL commands called queries, and when the user enters the SQL command, according to the requirement, data can be retrieved. So today we are going to discuss select command. Select statement is used to retrieve the data from the tables in a database. It is also known as the query statement. It is under the data manipulation language statements. Student, first of all, let us see the structure of the table student, based on which we will use the select statements. And structure of the table is, it is having 5 fields: roll number, name, gender, marks, and games. Type is given in the table in the slide. Roll number has integer data type, name varchar, gender is of character data type, either it can be male or a female, marks 4 decimal numbers means after 4,1 means after decimal it can have one number, and in total including decimal it can have 4 numbers. Then games, it is of variable characters, that is 20, and by default all these fields are having the value null. Let us see the table student. In this table we are having 7 records, and we will use this table for the further SQL queries using the select statement. Select command can be used to see all the columns of the table, and syntax to retrieve all the columns of a table is select star from table name. In this example our table is student, so command will be select star from student. You can see all the records which are in a student table gets displayed. Select statement can be used to retrieve single column from the table. Syntax for retrieving a single column is select column name from table name. In this example you can see that if we want to display roll number of all the students, then we have to write the SQL statement select roll number from student. Here you can see only one column is available. If you want to retrieve more than one column but not all the columns from a table, then in the select statement syntax which you have to follow is select first column name, comma, second column name, comma, third column name, and so on from the table name. Example, you can see in the slide, if we want to display 2 columns only, that is roll number and name of all the students from the student table, then the statement will be select roll number comma name from the student. You can see the output. In this only fields roll number and name are being displayed, other columns are not available to view. Eliminating duplicate values. By default, SQL shows all the data retrieved through the query as a output. However, there can be the duplicate values, and select statement when combined with the distinct clause or the distinct keyword, the duplicate values can be eliminated. or you can say this statement will return the records without repetition, or it will display only the distinct records. See the example. In first example, we have taken the select statement as select marks 1 from the student. In this query, output is showing 7 rows, while the same query you can see in the right hand side, that is having a distinct keyword. So select distinct marks 1 from the student. It is showing you the 6 records. In this, you can see, if you will compare both the outputs, you can see 93 is displayed twice in first output, but from the using the query, using the keyword distinct, it is showing 93 only once. It has eliminated the duplicate value, that is 93 from the output. This is the use of the distinct clause. So that's all for this session. In the next session, we will continue with the further more select statements.